Goodness gracious. Hello, good morning, everyone. Oh, goodness. I was just I was just checking on the um, yes, on the iPad that this was going live properly, and I totally forgot about it. In some respects, I'm Boundy, psychic medium. Hoping you're having a wonderful morning because I've had a very slow start this morning and enjoying life. Look, it's what it is. We're here for the cards, so let's go across to the cards. And here we go. Okie dokie. It's the Chirimakiti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition again, as per usual, on a weekday. We've got the three cards, which is card 28, the Mature Man, as our theme for the day today, with the Ace of Hearts. We have the 5, the Tree, with the, I think that's a 7, so that's a 7 of Hearts. That's relevant for these references are for the regular playing deck that we'd normally play cards with. Okay, and this is card 5, the tree in our home space, those energies for today. Card 24, the heart card with the Jack of Hearts, is in our workspace today. So each of these relevant playing decks are from the hearts suit of the deck of playing cards, and we have the heart as one of our main themes for the work. I think that's interesting. Just those associations and synchronicities we have. Now, the Our Wisdom is amazing things will happen, and isn't that a beautiful card? Okay, let's scoot over into zooming into these cards more closely and have a look. Isn't it gorgeous? So with what we've got as our theme today, oh goodness, I'm just popping up the website for where you may be able to purchase a detailed personalised reading. I'll just get that done and out the way. Then I'll concentrate getting the flow of what Spirit is giving us today with these particular cards. Okay, the masculine energy. This is the mature man. It's the one who's had the life experiences, who has gained through his passions an experience of life that's really pushed him forward and into that wisdom, the strength, the knowledge, the ability to really step into his own beingness. As you can see, the confidence on this gentleman's face, um, the reflective visual as far as what thoughts there are of what has been past and what lessons he's learned to be where he is now. And still there is passion for life there. It hasn't grown any weaker, it's actually grown stronger. So here we have the red of passion and the very nicely draped robe that's, it's starting to fall off his shoulder. He's ready to get into action in whatever form that is, okay? Changing into work clothes, just finished sleep, or whatever. It's just got that strength about it, and that's what our day is going to be today. Having that focus and determination in whatever way you're needing to move forward, because he's looking forward that way, okay? And towards the loving energy, that is love, okay? So put into that what you need to see for that, for your particular life situation. It's a wonderful theme to have for the day, is bringing in our masculine energies and that solid determination and getting things done, really stepping into that is, well, it can be a fairly physical aspect, but it's not just that. There is depth and philosophical thoughts and all sorts in behind the male energies as well, that masculine. We do need to balance what is the masculine feminine in everyone's life, not just because it's the gender that we hold in our body. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from seeing that card as our theme for the day today. Now, as we move over to the tree, there's so much depth in this one because it does have the Kabbalah symbol in the middle, the tree of life, that is very significant and symbolic, obviously, especially with the rainbow that moves through it. That does bring to mind the covenant that the rainbow created between God and people, humans, Whether you believe all the biblical stories or not, there is still something really special about rainbows. The translucency, the pushing through any material object that is like magic. And it's light magic as well as like magic. And you can step into what you feel is that end of the rainbow sometimes and really feel like it does take, um, it's a very different energetic feeling because I've been fortunate enough to do it. And it's just that feeling of, oh, it's a wonder, isn't it? So we're taking that is our deep roots in our family, home space, the genetics, ancestry, whatever you want to feel from being at home in yourself, your own body, this that we are housed in here on this earth, and the roots that go back through the genetics and the first seed, where was it, what, who, all the rest. It's just that connection with a source. And we do feel it, and I do believe it is the depth of unconditional love. That is the source. And it really does grow from that nurturing from Mother Earth, who looks after us, that does look after us, that if we left it more to its natural physical devices, we'd be much better at, our health to start with. And the abundance and sharing with each other instead of it being for the greed and money and all that sort of stuff that gets us nowhere in the long run. We need to be nurturing this, that is the productivity, the wonderful abundance of what the boughs from that straight, perfectly aligned trunk that reaches for the skies, for the cosmic, for the sunshine, for the rains, and all the sorts of inhabitants that are housed in this tree, all the little microenvironments and everything that really is about life. And we are in our home space experiencing this. That is our roots. It's where we make our home. We've got all of our abundance here, wherever we decide is our home. All right? Home is where the heart is. All of those sorts of corny sayings, we can just breathe and spend the time that we need. That's what I'm getting as our message today. Put your roots in, ground yourself today so that you are able to live out what is your life plan in its fullness with all that magic that's there. We do need to remind ourselves that what are we here for, and connect with Source. And our spirit guides are going to help with that. The angels, whatever you need to be working through, moving through, being who you are and everything, just connect, really have that magic happen. And that's what I'm feeling. And it's the strength of that gets it going, that keeps us moving as well. So there's a time for the movement forward, which is today's, and time for rest, when you need to. I'm feeling that movement of energy that gets us going, gets us moving, and really following through on what our pathway is specifically. Okay, we're needing to honour that. And here we come into our workspace with the hearts, that beautiful triple layering of the heart symbol that we've come to know as being heart. You look at the physical diagrams of the actual heart. Nobody's heart is shaped like this, but it is that beauty that is in life and how the heart beats, and then that furtherance of how we shine as we live in our daily life, and how we're going to shine and share that loving energy in and amongst our workspace. It's Monday the 15th of December. It's getting closer and closer to Christmas, and it does tend to be typically a bit more of the time of year where celebrations are happening for holidays, Christmas holiday, celebration of Christ's birth for those who follow the religious path, and honouring their beliefs around Christmas as being, that's what Christmas is about. others who have different holidays of similar ilk with different names. It's that is coming forth from our hearts and being the truth that we want to share with others as part of living our life. At times it can feel like work, at other times it's just a natural progression of that unconditional love. And I'm feeling that in our workspace today, we're definitely needing to put on a little bit more of, well, put on a bit more of. How can you put more on, a bit more on of, that loving energy when we're living it? Be that living epitome of unconditional love. And loving what you do is a reflection of that as well. We've got a slight reflection down here. So we are bringing that forward as part of who we are in our workplace. Okay. So I'm feeling that that's what this message is. The strength is in being that loving energy, even in our workplace, which isn't usually the probable space that you'd see love as such, but who knows? Bring it on. We've got really strong energies around getting things moving, and it is from that space and place of life experience and wisdoms that we're bringing it forward along our own pathway and helping others in that process with how we experience and express our unconditional love to others. We are a global realm. So that's the reading for today. So apologies for the lateness, but it's what life is. Honor your inner self, your body, what your body is telling you. Rest when you need to. Do and put into action what you need to at the appropriate and right times. Tapping into your spiritual guidance as you're moving along each and every moment of your day. Sometimes it's more consciously held than other times, but be who you are and keep being the best who you are as well. So I'll leave you with that for today, and we'll see you. It will be earlier tomorrow, if at all. I'm not sure what's happening yet. So I know I'm doing volunteering day a bit earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just keep being the best you, and we'll see you sometime tomorrow. Namaste.